Okay. It's a lovely day outside. It is September 2nd, 2024. I'm off work today. It's Labor Day. Ironically, I don't think I've ever had off for Labor Day. Very ironic. Anyway, I'm off today. And, last night I got back from a very pleasant outing. And, well, I got back from a very pleasant outing and I was exhausted. I was very exhausted. And I just knew I wasn't going to have a single problem getting to bed that night. This was supposed to be a test recording, but I think I might just roll with this. I think I might need to flip the audio tracks around as well, actually. I think I might have to, because I just flipped the picture that way. That way, like, this would show up properly, right? I had to flip it around. So, anyway. So as I was saying, I got back a little late, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna sleep like a rock. It's gonna be great." And I didn't sleep like a rock. I slept like a leaf. I slept like a dang leaf. It was not good. And then at midnight, once I couldn't seem to get to sleep, I started messing with all this. I was like, oh, actually, it started because I was looking at my iPad. I was looking on my iPad, I was on YouTube, and somehow I got to looking at my old videos and realized there were one or two comments that I hadn't, like, responded to or, like, actually seen yet. And that led to me reading through, like, all the comments that I'd ever received before. And that was cool. That was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. It's crazy to think it's been 3 years. It just doesn't. 3 years. 3 years gone behind you, met just like that. Anyway. And I was looking at all the comments, and I've been thinking about, making a video again, making videos again. And as I say, this was supposed to be a test recording, but I think I'm just going to roll with it. So if we're already, 3-4 minutes, or about 4 minutes in, you're going to need to skip ahead. I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably going to just skip ahead to the rest if you want to see the vinyl and all that. It's been a long time. It's been a long damn time. Oh, I think it's only been like, a year? Hold on, I am going to check real quick. And I've got the windows open, so if you do hear all that lovely breeze in the background, well, that's what you're... God, I hate advertisement. I just opened YouTube. As I was saying, when was my last video? Yeah, it's been almost 2 years ago. It's funny. Anyway, I digress. I've been thinking about making videos again. I've gone through a lot in, 2 or 3 years. I don't know, and it feels like it's time. It's funny, like all these other, ASM artists that disappeared, you know, either for years at a time. And then came back. It's like, I don't know. I remember thinking before I started making videos, what happened? What happened? And tell us the reason and whatever. And I don't know, you know, I mean, I guess we all take breaks from doing things for our own reasons, and there's no law saying that you have to be public about, you know, what it is that's happening, what it is that happened, etc., etc. I mean, it's just life, man. It's just life. I had a lot of life thrust upon me for a couple of years. Anyway, I think I'd really like to get back to doing this again. I'm going to try to find a better way. I'm also going to try not to make any mistakes in this recording because I'm so over Windows. I'm so done. The things I had to fight through to get this microphone working properly. I forgot about the Blue acquisition. I have a Yeti Classic USB, and I plugged this thing in, and I started doing a test recording, and it was doing God knows what to the whole signal, and I was like, I almost threw my headphones off and said, I hate this, oh my God. Just things not working the way that you expect them to. And dealing with USB interface and Windows and drivers, and that was actually a big part of the reason why I was trying to stick to using the DSLR camera and using the external interface and a whole separate computer just to record the MP3, but that ends up being a hell of a lot more work than just putting all your sources into OBS and hitting record. Plus I can go straight to live streaming with this setup if I if I wanted to. I don't know. This is so much easier, but I forgot about the Logitech Blue acquisition, and I already had the Logitech G Hub software, and so it was doing all manner of God knows what to the signal. So I turned all that off, except for noise cancellation is on just a little bit, and I don't know if it's doing anything right now because I'm not listening to exactly what you're listening to right now. I'm going to listen to that later because I'm tired of unplugging things and plugging things back in. So, I think, without further delay, wow, this is how people record for an hour. That's 8 minutes. We're already 8 minutes in, and like I said, I'm going to do my damnedest not to, I don't know, show my bare ass on YouTube or something, because I don't want to edit this. I don't want to edit this at all. I don't want to do that. I'm not looking forward to having to cut anything out. So, I don't even know if I want to start with this one. I've done so many little test things just now. Anyway, no, this album is cool. I like this album a lot. And here I am debating whether or not I should have left autofocus on or off, because I think it's focusing on Blow High in the background right now. Hello? 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 Center's great, but the autofocus is not good. Not good at all. No, fixed focus all the way. Got a good focal depth. Turn that crap off. I mean, I guess it would be nice if I wanted to show you something up close, but you know what? I'll just keep the toggle open. That way, if I really insist, then I'll be able to, fuss with it and do that, make myself angry and have an aneurysm and fall over when it doesn't work the way I want it to. So, seeing the exposure is not good. There is auto exposure, and the auto exposure is not good. It's not good at all. so I will do it myself. Is it down at 6? You can see that well, but the 6 is fine. The -5 is fine. It's just doing too much. Anyway, panorama. Can you see that? Can you see panorama? I really like this artwork. Why am I showing you the tiny one? Well, hold on. I'm sorry. This is Panorama by Lotus View. It's a good album. I've got a cool thing up on my wall for it, which I don't think I'm going to be able to show you because I'm not doing any editing right now. I'm not doing any editing right now. So I'll show it to you later somehow, maybe. This is their little. I'm not gonna show you that with that. Oh my gosh! Look at the inside of this art booklet. I apologize for my nails being just atrocious, but whatever. God, the music videos for this album. Oh my god, I love the music videos for this album. And you know, when you buy physical media, you get your little goodies. You get your little goodies in your goodie bag. Oh my god. You get your lyrics for all the different songs and 3-point print. And actually, there's an error in here. There's an error in I think it's the lyrics for Fulton Street 2. I guess I should tell you something. No, I'm gonna talk about this little thing for a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring out the picture's flipped on my side, so I'm not gonna be able to target whatever that is in my hair. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit. This just has the lyrics in it. I'm gonna bring out the I'm gonna bring out the other one or something when I go to really show you something, I guess, with the things. But anyway, this was actually recorded at Studio 4 in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, which is really cool. I love Conshohocken. It's a nice area. They got a lot of nice shops there, and it's pretty. They have bridges that go over water. I want to say that's the Schuylkill or something. But they've got the Blu-ray credits listed here on the back. This is by La Dispute. I don't think I've said the name of the actual band yet. The album is called Panorama, and I love the cool stuff that they do with the typeface and stuff for their merch and whatnot. It's just interesting. It's visually interesting to look at. I was going to try to show you their logo. I guess you can kind of see that there. I don't know how well this video is going to come out quality-wise on YouTube, and blah, 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 but hey, whatever. But I really like their flower logo thing. I'm not going to show you that. And if I already showed you, that's going to have to be that. But it's a download card. So once you have your physical media, you can still go to a website to download the album in lossless high-res audio, which is cool. I think, do I have that already? I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure I used it. I've been using Apple Music lately, and the difference between, oh my god, even just CD quality audio compared to how compressed everything was over Spotify, which I've stopped using. It's insane. I mean, it's really insane. Buy physical media. Buy physical media. They want you to own nothing and lease everything for the rest of your life. Buy physical media. Anyway. You will own nothing. Anyway. This is a Blu-ray. This is actually a Blu-ray disc that contains the album. With a visualizer. Oh my god, it contains the album with a visualizer. A unique visualizer for each song. It's incredible. I love it so much. Epitaph Records, by the way. But it's a Blu-ray disc, so it actually also contains not only just the music itself and the music videos in wonderful quality, but it also has them in 5.1. I think they're in DTS. I think they're in DTS format, not Dolby. Not that I don't think it matters that much, but actually it's DTS uncompressed. Oh my god. Anyway, it's a great album. I'm gonna see if I have a big stack of stuff here. Oh, I have 3 copies of this album. That's how much I love this album. Okay. I'm gonna just read off the track list here. It's not gonna really impart any anything much, but Rose Quartz, Fulton Street 1, Fulton Street 2, Road Night and Grief, Anxiety, Panorama, Absolutely, In Northern Michigan, View from Our Bedroom Window, Footsteps at the Pond, There You Are, Hiding Place, and You Ascendant. I love this album so much. I hope you're digging that ambiance, because it's really ambiancing. Feels like there should have been a Beyonce joke in there, but I don't know anything about Beyonce. Except she's like the queen bee. Where is that car? Are they getting closer? Oh, for... I swear to God, they're just driving in a circle. That's the most obnoxious thing I've heard, like, in the past, 2 weeks. That's not true. I heard an advertisement the other day. They really have been working on nailing those annoying voices, haven't they? So, now I'm going to try to show you one of the other copies of this album that I own. Oh, I got my Akatsuki robe on. Anyway, everything's just on this desk, and it's I'm about to make this precarious as hell. One of these. That's funny. They both have the same numbering on the outside of them. I don't know. One of them is a special print. One of them's a special print, and the other one is not. Because I didn't think I'd be able to get the special print again, but they did another run, and I was able to get it. So I was, I was happy about that. So here is the vinyl. Maybe I shouldn't have the windows open. Maybe. At least I'm gonna close one of the windows. By close one, I mean almost break it in the process. So this is Panorama. Here's the artwork, nice and big. I really love that. You got your 2 massive people, there and there, and then we'll do right there. Slightly larger image of the logo for you to look at. This is so difficult because it's flipped. You got the back of it there with the track list. Can you see that? Because I sure as heck can't. It'd be really cool if I could get like a large, wide print of this somehow in some way. You've also got the artwork on the inside. Same as what you have on the, the DVD. The Blu-ray. The 25 gigabyte capacity Blu-ray. I wonder if they're bigger than that now. I'm thinking of PS3. I don't know. Some spec that I heard about Blu-ray a long time ago. Is this the pretty print? I'm not going to show you the other one because it's just not. It's just a regular print. It's the pretty print. So again, I must stress, if you really enjoy an artist and you want to own something, not lease it until you die, buy physical media. Or just download it, I guess, and, at the end of the day, if you want to get money into an artist's hands, I think the best way is by buying merch and going to shows. So do that, but also get yourself some physical media, because these subscription services, man, this ain't it. This just ain't it. So you got the sleeve, which has all the lyrics, and, all the tracks. All the tracks there that I'm covering. This is so, again, weird because I'm flipping it. I should unflip it and then flip it afterwards. But like I said, I'm not doing any editing. Lifetimes lived and died. Road Night and Grief. Rose Quartz is an instrumental. Why did I throw that on the floor? I'm an animal. So this is this really nice print of Panorama by La Dispute. This is definitely one of the cooler prints that I have. I wish I could show you, something like what it looks like with the, I don't know, like transparently speaking. I wish I could. I can't. I can't. All right. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do something else with this later. I love this purple with the white. Oh my god. I think it looks really cool. So I'm gonna put this back now that I've thrown everything everywhere. So that's been Panorama by La Dispute. I haven't really told you anything about the album, have I? What do I say about this album? Like everything La Dispute makes, it's very emotional. I'm a very emotional person. There's a lot of talk about loss, grief, trying to be there for somebody and trying to be there for someone who's dealing with, I think, Alzheimer's or some other sort of neurological disease. I'm not sure if I'm describing that correctly, but Lifetimes lived and died. Footsteps at the pond, there you are, you ascendant. Oh my god, I don't know if I can't put this into words. I can't put this into words right now, but it's an incredible album. A lot of Dispute, if you haven't listened to a lot of Dispute before, not going to be accessible for a lot of people, I think, because of their style. But I love it. I love Jordan's voice. I love the whole thing. I've seen them live. I'm trying to think. Once? Should have been twice. I bought tickets for the Panorama Tour. I say tickets. I bought one ticket for the Panorama Tour because who on God's green earth am I going to go to a Lot of Dispute show with? I bought a ticket. I didn't go. I was too nervous. I was like, oh my god, I think it would have been my first concert by myself. And it was, in Center City, Philadelphia, and I didn't go. I wish I'd gone. I really wish I'd gone. Imagine getting some sick Panorama merch. Anyway. So there is Panorama. Love that album. Let's see. There are so many other picks here. I mean, there are so many duplicate picks. We have Random Access Memories. Daft Punk's last album. Or is that technically true? Because there's the drumless edition. And something spilled on here. I don't know what, and I'm pretty upset about it. I have no idea what that is. And this is also my 10th anniversary edition. I was like, okay. I saw that when I was setting up for this video, and I'm like, what the heck is that? I'm going to touch the gain real quick. I'm not going to do anything else with it, because what I'm hearing is not what you're hearing, so I'm going to trust what I've set up, even though I really shouldn't. But I saw that and I said, wow, okay, well, shoot. Well, hold on, I have two of them. Which one is this? And then I looked at the spine and I'm like, but whatever. There's nothing wrong with the vinyl. I remember opening this too for the first time and thinking, is this printed upside down? Shows you how much I know, I suppose. But I mean, it looks like it's printed upside down. It's printed upside down. Before I yank the microphone off onto the floor. So here we have, Random Access Memories. Look at my boys. And then on the inside, there's this keyboard. The keyboard is very clearly upside down. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Is it a printing error? I don't know. Shows you how much I know, I suppose, but it's a very impressive keyboard, though. Oh my god. It's a gorgeous keyboard. I'm doing this from the wrong side. That's why this is difficult. It's a gorgeous keyboard. Gorgeous keyboard. What does that say on the screen there? What the? 58. Wagter, WAHGTR. I don't know. It is beautiful, though. Beautiful. Don't know why it's upside down. Beautiful. I love Random Access Memories. And typically, obviously, you have your, what's it called? Get Lucky. Yes, Get Lucky. Played to death on the radio. It's like, I'm like, God, that's not even, it's like, pop music or something, I guess. I don't know. Give life back to music. Oh my god. The Game of Love, Giorgio by Morio? My name is Giovanni Giorgio, but everybody calls me Giorgio. Oh my god, so good. Within, instant crush. Lose yourself to dance. Touch. I remember touch. Oh my god. Beyond. Motherboard. Fragments of time. Doing it right. Everybody will be dancing and be doing it right. Everybody will be dancing and be doing it right. Everybody will be dancing and be feeling it right. Everybody will be dancing. If you do it right, let it go all night. Yeah. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Contact. And then I actually haven't listened to the bonus stuff on here. So I'm going to try to give some time for that. I think this is Columbia Records and Sony Music. Lots of people. Yeah, by Columbia Records, a division of Sony Music Entertainment. Corporal conglomerate. Anyway, but damn, that thing's heavy. I don't think it's a special print though. This isn't a special print. I haven't gone through this stuff in a little bit. I've been awakening again for the past year or so. So forgive me if I know not what I'm doing. Oh my god, this comes with a poster. Yeah. Oh my god, I need to get. Oh, I have so many posters. I have so many awesome posters and things that really need to be framed at some point. What is this? That's like another. Buy physical media. This was actually kind of expensive, I think. Okay, first I was playing with the sleeves. Because this is an ASMR video. Now it's actually just stuck. I'm trying so. You can hear that. I'm sure you can hear that siren, right? I am trying so hard to contain myself right now. Yeah, you can. Yeah. The most obnoxious police officer. Oh my god, it sounded like somebody just like smashed it with a hammer or something. And I hope that's what happened. Anyway. Watch, this is not a special print. Just for nothing. No, it's not a special print. It does have that super cool Columbia Records red kind of. Oh, it does look nice. I will say that does look nice. It looks really nice on the turntable. But yeah. Special. Comes with some special bits and goodies. Pretty sure it also comes with some digital download material. Long live La Dispute. I mean Daft Punk. System of a Down's Hypnotize. Attack. Dreaming. This is the track list, if you don't know. Kill Rock and Roll. Hypnotize. Stealing Society. Tentative. Side B. You Fig. Holy Mountains. Vicinity of Obscenity in Your Eyes. I'm sorry, I'm saying a lot of words that are not on there, but you have the internet. She's Like Heroin. Lonely Day. Soldier Side, produced by Rick Rubin and Darren Malakian, mixed by Andy Wallace. Who's this for? Columbia Records? Or, hold on. Yes. Yes, Columbia Records. Yes. Yeah. By the way, unauthorized duplication is a violation of good album. Oh, it's a great album. Oh my god. It's a fantastic album. Oh. I thought I was looking at something that I'm pretty sure I'm not. This isn't a special print or anything. Again, this was from a period of my life where if I saw something I wanted, I just bought it. I didn't think about things too much, so I have a number of thoughtful decisions and three copies of an album that I really did like with the Panorama situation. But this is good. This is great. Great album. Excellent album. What do we have up next? Ah, yes. The non-10th anniversary edition of Random Access Memories. Imagine my surprise. It's just upside down. These are... It's just upside down, and I don't know why. Next up. This album saved my life. I wouldn't be here right now. Well, I guess I might be. But there are many days, and for years I believed that I would not be here right now if it were not for this album. Oh my god. It was rough. It was a really rough time. Probably the worst year of my life. Maybe. Discounting more recent years, I guess. But this is Wildlife by La Dispute. Same band who did Panorama back there. And this, oh my god, a departure. Harder Harmonies, St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church Blues, Edit Your Hometown, A Letter, Safer in the Forests, Love Song for Poor Michigan, The Most Beautiful Bitter Fruit, a poem, King Park. I actually found this album through King Park, like I'm sure a lot of people did. There was a playlist on Spotify that I'd added to my library quite unthinkingly, I suppose. It was just something that someone else had made, and I was like, God, throw that in my library. It had a lot of music that I recognized, and so I threw it in my library and I listened to it. But I always skipped over King Park. I was like, what is that? What is that? And one day I actually sat down and listened to it. This was, again, back when life was rough. Extremely rough. Rough in the way where it's like life's bad and you don't feel like you have any control, and you're just along for the ride without agency. I made some real mistakes. Now I've had bad years where I am in control, except I'm not in control. I'm not getting into that now, but King Park. If you haven't listened to La Dispute and you want to know if you might dig him or might be remotely interested, listen to King Park. It's a lot of yelling. It's a lot of spoken word, kind of. La Dispute generally, but it's, I don't know, it's beautiful, it's emotional, it's rich, it's incredible. I love La Dispute. Edward bends 27 times. I see everything. A broken jar. All our bruised bodies and the whole heart shrinks. You and I in unison. This one's published by No Sleep Records. Love this album. Love it. I think I happened to get this just as they were like, I don't know, like stopping printing them or something. I don't know, but it was also, oh my god, completely forgotten what I'm even showing. This is so awesome. Look at this this artwork. That's like, this is the back of it actually. It's just set up in the woods somewhere. I want to say maybe, I don't remember where. I think it might be in Pennsylvania. But it's like plywood and wood boards. Well, I hope you can't hear that. Anyway. Yeah, it's like they set it up in the woods and they spray painted it and stuff. And it doesn't say wildlife on there, but anyway. Then the inside. Oh my god, I love this album. This is great. I wonder if this is where they recorded it. Actually, I don't know if that's Studio 4 or not. No, this was recorded Chicago, Illinois, and New York, New York. Jurassic Studios and Stadium Red, respectively. La Dispute is comprised of, at the time, Jordan Dreyer, lyrics and vocals, Chad Sterenberg, guitars, microcassette recordings, conduit bells, modular synthesizer, trumpet, foot stomps, glockenspiel, and vocals, Adam Voss, bass, guitar, baritone guitar, and vocals, Kevin Whitmore, guitars, Brad Vanderloot, drums, claps, bells, tambourine, shaker, triangle, chimes, gyro, box stomps, foot stomps, metal grate, chains, piano, Rhodes, additional keyboards, and field recording. Album artwork and layout by Adam Voss with photography by David Summers. And they've got their websites here as well, adamxvoss.com and summersphotography.org. Produced by Andrew Everding, Joseph Padula, and La Dispute. Engineered by Joseph Padula and Andrew Everding. Assistant engineer Keith Perry. Mix engineer Joseph Padula. Paduya. Mastering engineer Ricardo Gutierrez. Recorded at Jurassic Studios, Chicago, Illinois, and Stadium Red, New York, New York. Mastered at Stadium Red. No artificial reverb was used on this record. And I really love this bit. A departure starts with these words written here. Is autofocus on? No? Whatever. I mean, I guess you won't be able to see it, mostly because of mono exposure or something. Oh, no, it's perfect. Look at that. You can really... I should get the other camera set up. I have two now, anyway. Just scratched out for everything. And what I think is the most awesome thing about this... I don't know how they did this. I don't know if they just... I don't know what they did, but it's... You can actually see the word through, the ink. Like they might have done almost like a double exposure, like written one thing and then wrote something, scribbled on top of it, like actually did that in the printing process somehow. I've just never seen it before. It looks really, really cool. You know what, though? Well, I'm sure you could just look it up online. Right? I don't know. Wait a minute. No, it's said later on in the album anyway. It's in, where is it? Maybe it's in a different album where it's mentioned. It's been a minute. I don't listen to this all the time, otherwise I would be depressed all over again. Anyway, it says Helen. So you got the scratched out, and in the track, A Departure, he says, "To scratched out for everything." And here it says Helen, under all the scratched out. This is also a special print. Love that color. I love that color. Awesome color. I believe this also came with, you know, a I'm going to deal with that later. It also came with, you know, digital download code and, you know, some other little goodies and stuff. System of a Down's. System of a Down. I think it's a self-titled album, if I recall correctly. Sweet pea, no, sugar, suggestions, spiders, devil, soil, war, mind, peephole, Cubert, darts, and pluck. Produced by Rick Rubin, the System of a Down. I should do some more reading off these, eh? As the century nears its formidable end, our global experience of universal proportions, predicted by many greats, will arrive at our solar system, to our system of a down. Authoritarian oppression, family abuse, depression caused by conformity, and economic devastation will be neutralized by technological terrorism in times of complete chaos. Control will never again be gained, for toleration will become extinct. A husband quarreling with his wife will not think twice or regret his spent bullet. Hungry children will not spare the grocer. Remorse in all forms will be removed from human thoughts and actions. Freedom will only be available through revolution or death. This system of a down is unavoidable as life on this planet becomes unnecessary. The hand has 5 fingers, capable and powerful, with the ability to destroy as well as create. We have the power to stop and reverse the tides of time by making our awareness of abuse known to the powers of industry and their uncouth political arms. Only by raising this awareness and promoting personal peace within today's self-defeatist society can we allow the planet a chance to avoid self-destruction. Open your eyes, open your mouths, close your hands, and make a fist. This isn't a special print. This was another. I love this album, and I want to have it on physical. Hold on, I'm going to eat a piece of this bagel. That's dry. I wonder if my noise cancellation is working. I'm worried that it isn't. Oh, I can just do some light editing inside of the YouTube thing anyway. It's not a big deal. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this a little away from the mic because I don't know. I don't know what it sounds like. One of my own videos just caught my eye. The beginning of the description or whatever, like, hasta la pasta. You're going to the slammer fettuccino. Is that culturally insensitive? Was that video culturally insensitive? I knew Italian people. Anyway. Senses fail. Love me some senses fail. This is Pull the Thorns from Your Heart. A lot of people did not like this album. But I like my hard music. I did. also really like the album art. It's cool. What the? Oh, that's interesting. There are headline sort of titles for, I suppose, the chapters. Anika and Saka. The three marks of existence carry the weight, the courage of an open heart. Wounds, take refuge, surrender, dying words, the importance of the moment of death. Pull the thorns from your heart. Oh man, good song. We were all returning home. My fear of an unlived life. This is another deeper emotional album. And I love it for that. It's a great album. This is also a special print. You got all your beautiful lyrics on the inside. Looking super polished. And then, as I say, this is a special print. Also, another really nice sleeve. I just had some really nice artwork. It's good stuff. Oh my god, this print. This was one of the first, I think this might have been the first or second piece of vinyl that I bought. Look at this freaking print. Oh my god. I love it. I really love this print so much. I cannot. It's a great print. I love it. I just love the way that this looks. Stunning. Very good print. Pretty print. Pretty Census Fail print. Surrender and empty myself of the past, 'cause refuge is waiting in the moment. Anyway, that's Surrender, if you want to hear that. Oh my god, and then oh my gosh. Oh, are these quotes from the... They've got quotes. Oh, they've got really cool quotes. I haven't really read these proper, so I think I could read through Surrender real quick. My heart breaks, it's quivering, when I stare into the sky, and I know that I am a part of this. Unfolding into beauty, my eyes steam with tears, rainbow ribbons grace the ground. I've died 1,000 times, and I've breathed 1,000,000 breaths, but it has taken me this long to be present. It's taken an eternity to see this evidence. Wisdom tells me I am nothing. My heart tells me I am everything. Somewhere between the two, my life flows. There's a beating in my heart I haven't felt in years. Thirst drove me to water where I drank from the moonlight, and now I'm free. My soul is from elsewhere, I'm sure of that. Surrender and empty myself of the past, 'cause refuge is waiting in the moment. Surrender. Don't let your heart be turned to stone. There is a way out. There is so much peace that you can have once you see we are not as separate as you may think. The world's an ocean and you're a wave. We are the ocean made up of intersecting waves. There is so much love and so much kindness. There is so much hope. Someday you'll find it. Take the armor off your heart and let it beat. And the quote, wisdom tells me I am nothing. My heart tells me I am everything. And somewhere between the two my life flows. Nisargadatta Maharaj. There are other quotes in here by Rumi. That's spelled Rumi, I'm not familiar with. The Buddha, Maya Angelou, Hafiz, Albert Einstein, Pema Chodron. Oh wow. Oh wow, they have some information about their instruments here too. Census Fail uses JH Audio IEMs, Ernie Ball strings, ESP guitars, Q drums, Zildjian cymbals, Evans heads, Promark, Seymour Duncan. Oh my god, I think they even have other band names down here. Maybe for inspiration. Thursday, Deftones, Title Fight, Balance and Composure, Against Me, Have Heart, Jawbreaker. I'm just reading a few that I recognize. The Smiths, Gojira, Hatebreed, Bayside, Turnstile, Alkaline Trio, Jimmy Eat World, Brand New, Bad Religion, Newfound Glory, Thrice, Death Cab for Cutie, Touche Amore, Touche Amore, Touche Amore. The Story So Far, Pantera, Metallica, Panic. I don't know if that's Panic or I don't know. Cool. Buddy Nielsen seems like a cool dude too, just generally speaking. Anyway. Buddy. What's the matter? What's the matter with you? I was just thinking, why don't you give me a Pepsi? You're not thinking you're on drugs. Normal people don't act like that. God, it's already 10 o'clock. I might be doing a brunch thing later, hosting a little brunch thing. I might have, bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches. And, make some omelets. Smoke a J. It's Labor Day, and I'm off. The irony, I don't think I've ever been off for Labor Day. And I suppose that might indicate that I don't know. Anyway. Sloth rest, everyone else. Saltwater taffy. Saltwater taffy. I haven't had saltwater. I was about to say in a long time. That's not true. I worked somewhere recently where someone brought in some saltwater taffy. I enjoyed that. It was good. I've been listening to this one more recently. Love Well Bomb. Serve goth, like a child hiding behind your tombstone. Rotten pumpkin. Do not waste me, do not waste me. Horseshoe crab. I found sloth rust through horseshoe crab. This is how do I describe this? I guess I'm talking about my collection, but it feels like a lot to try and remember to go into depth on a lot of these things. I love horseshoe crap though. Pseudoculture. The last time I saw my horse, mud. Oh my god. If you want to broaden, your musical selection, maybe, I think what I'm gonna do at the very end is I'll do like a roundup. I'll be like, if you want to try something different, if you want to know what I like to listen to, and I'll just pick out, some favorites or something. And yeah. Yeah, because that won't be difficult, and it'll be fun enough for me. So we have mud. I keep forgetting to make noises. It's been a while. Trial and Error, Sleep Eater, Pigpen. This is published by Dangerbird Records. Dangerbird. Oh my gosh, I got to see them live. I got to see them live at First Unitarian. And it's an underground church venue. It was incredible. I was like right there in front of the stage. It's just tiny. It's an intimate little venue. It's so good. Oh, so good. It was good times. Very good times. Just because I have it, This Is Wildlife on compact disc. It's got like all the information in there too. It's also got your scratched out for everything. I'm gonna have a piece of bagel. Sorry. I need to eat breakfast. No. I'm gonna do another sloth roast one next. And then I'll run through my duplicates. Of course you do. You sassy motherfucker. This is obviously another one by Sloth Rust. Cubicle. Oh, and this, you've got all your lyrics and everything on the back there. Beautiful. Cubicle, Juice, Crockpot, 7:30 a.m., Homewreck Wifey, Magnets Part 1 and Part 2, No Eye Candy, The Couch Incident. I don't know how well my noise canceling is going to work on small children, but The Couch Incident, Beowulf. I won't lie to you. This album I haven't listened to very much. Crockpot is what I know. Crockpot is what I know of this album. And besides that, I haven't listened to it very much. This is another... I think I might have bought this at the show because I wanted to have something. And then you end up buying things that don't mean that much to you, and maybe you can find meaning in them later. But it just, I don't know. I used to make buku bucks. I don't make buku bucks anymore. And I think about everything that I let slip through my fingers. Everyone and everything. I'm gonna get some of these out of the way because they're kind of feel bad about. This is You Are Who You Hang Out With by the Front Bottoms. It was offered to me for a significant deal, and I was interested in the Front Bottoms at the time. In fact, part of what I meant to do here was read you some information. Whatever Apple Music has, because they have their editors and their various thingies who write things. I actually don't have this album in my digital library. Oh, I do. But I haven't listened to this album very much. I have listened to it, but I'd like to listen to it more. Let me see now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Au revoir, au revoir. I bet you don't even know what that means. Twin size mattress, of course. See, I know Talon of the Hawk, not that well, but that's my bag. That's my bag. And then they were doing some more experimental, I think, kind of things for the front bottoms, which is not bad. I was like, okay, this is definitely different from the little bit that I do know, but I want to listen to this one more. We have emotional, outlook, punching bag, clear path, not joking, Paris, fake gold, brick, Batman, and finding your way home. This is published by Fueled by Ramen LLC in New York, a Warner Music Group company. I don't think this is a special print. Pretty sure it's not. Oh my god, it is. I have another special print. I do like that blue. That's a pretty cool blue. Looks colorful and chewy. Colorful and chewy. It's a tasty blue. Now, we are an hour and 7 minutes in. So, if you're still here with me, either you're pretty invested or maybe this is just good background, which still I think is an investment. I would consider it as a creator who makes a video. If it's playing, I appreciate that. Anyway, what do you think about this being in binaural? I don't think that it particularly adds anything, I wouldn't think. But, let me know. I mean, obviously you're going to hear a lot from me from this side because this is my show space over here. And then my voice is over here on this side of the microphone, and I can try to, I can mix it up every once in a while, but, it's more of a, it seems like more of a forced kind of thing. I don't know. What do you think? Worth it or not? I guess I might have a better idea once I listen to it afterwards. I was saying, though, I missed showing you one of the nice prints. I don't think it's this one. No. It's the other Sloth Rust album. These things are cheaply made, though. I'll tell you that. And they're a pain in the ass sometimes. I don't think the vinyl necessarily, it's just the sleeves and everything don't fit together in a way that is nice at all. Digital download card. Most of them come with these. And that's high-res audio. I'm telling you right now, if you're listening to music on Spotify, or if you're listening to music on some other platform where they don't have high-res, I'm like, you're missing a lot. You're missing a lot. Like, if you have a television with speakers, or if you have headphones, if you have earbuds, wired, I'm telling you, okay, because you can't get CD quality audio over Bluetooth. Compression. If you don't have a pair of wired headphones at home that you sit down and occasionally just really, really, really deeply listen to your music with, you're missing out on a lot. A lot. Even with like videos off of YouTube, I mean, like, God, compression. You lose so much. You actually lose so much. If you care about your music, buy a CD, give it a try, download high-res audio, download a CD quality audio from, buy your physical media, get your digital download copy codes. I'm telling you, because not only are you going to pay the artist more that you enjoy their music, but I think you will also genuinely find that with even just a you're missing out. you're missing out on something that artist has put there for you to hopefully hear. We're getting down to the last of them now. This is my first copy of Panorama. It's not a special print or anything. I bought this because I didn't think I was going to be able to get the special print, and then I got the special print. Best Buds. Mom jeans. We have, oh my god, I can read it. A Death Cup, Danger Can't. Wait a minute. Death Cup, Danger Can't. November, Edward 40 Hands, Sobs Quietly. Poor Boxer Shorts, Remy's Boys, Girl Scout Cookie, Scott Pilgrim versus My GPA, and Vape Nation. Alright. Now let me tell you what's banging on here. Death Cup. Sobs Quietly, I think. Scott Pilgrim versus My GPA. My standout songs for this album. Now, because I've given you my standout songs, this is going to go in a separate pile, and eventually I'm just going to loop back and do the others, right? Actually, I'm going to start doing that right now. Fulton Street 2. Anxiety Panorama. Footsteps at the Pond. There's also a remix of this album, and I forget who the artist was that did the remix for Footsteps at the Pond, but that's a really good one. And then there's Road Night and Grief, or Anxiety Panorama, that has another really good remix. So for this album, Fulton Street 2, Road Night and Grief, Anxiety Panorama, Footsteps at the Pond, You Ascendant, no, not You Ascendant, I think that's going to be it. To tell you the truth, I haven't listened to this album through proper in a minute. So, yeah, take those decisions with a grain of salt, whatever that's worth. Off this album, like I said, I haven't really listened to it very much, but I remember Emotional and Punching Bag both standing out to me. That's emotional. Well, Punching Bag. The Sloth Rust album, Everyone Else, with the Saltwater Taffy, Surf Golf, Like a Child Hiding Behind Your Tombstone, Rotten Pumpkin, Horseshoe Crab, Pseudoculture, Mud, and Sleep Eater. Yeah, would be my standouts for this album. This is a good one. Now, as I said before, haven't given this a proper listen through, but I'm going to go with Crockpot. Crockpot is how I know this album, and I haven't listened to very much of the rest of it, to be honest, so all I can really tell you is Crockpot and Sloth Rust is great. It'd be nice to own, what was their new album? I Promise, with their rendition of Pony, and they have an extended version of Pony that's almost 15 minutes long. I don't know what that is. They also have a Pony instrumental. So for all my Patreon members. Oh my god, that's my stomach. I know I need to eat breakfast. I know. I'm almost done. Wildlife off of here, Departure, Harder Harmonies, St. Paul's, Most Beautiful Bit of Fruit, a poem, King Park, Edward Benz, I See Everything, A Broken Jar, All Our Bruised Bodies and the Whole Heart Shrinks, and You and I in Unison. Great album. I almost listed all of them. Off of Senses Fails, Pull the Thorns from Your Heart. Carry the Weight, Courage of an Open Heart, Surrender, pull the thorns from your heart. We're all returning home. My fear of an unlived life. Off the self-titled album. Wait a minute. Trying to make sure I didn't forget any pretty prints back there. Also some more artwork here. I didn't show you this sleeve, but that's where the lyrics are. So cool. So fucking cool. Anyway. Off here I'd recommend Sugar. Spiders. Devil. Actually, you know what? Let me go through because I'll recognize them more by their lyrics anyway. Dark as the light. Time on your fight. With all your prayers and incantations. Yeah, war is great. Let me start from the beginning. Sweet pea's good. No sugar. Suggestions. Spiders. Devil. Soil. I have a question for you. Don't you realize that evil lives in the motherfucking skin? What else we got? War is great. Peephole. When your stars are baked and your rivers fly. Cubert. Darts. Pluck. Pluck, P-L-U-C-K, by the way, stands for politically lying, unholy, cowardly killers. So, those are my recommendations off of this album. Random access memories. I'm pretty sure I went over those at the beginning. I'll run through them again real quick. Life Back to Music, Game of Love, Giorgio within Instant Crush. Actually, not within. Instant Crush. Lose Yourself to Dance. Touch. Beyond. Fragments of Time. Doing It Right. Contact. God, I love this. Hypnotize. Dreaming each other's life. Dreaming. Still in Society. Just in Your Obscenity. Lonely Day. Soldier Side. Hypnotize. Dreaming each other's eyes, holding this in mind. Rooms of the House by La Dispute. Oh my god, I love the artwork for this one too. Just incredible. Oh, I love it. I love the way it's put together. My top picks off of here: Hudsonville, Scenes from Highways, Woman Reading, Girl at Rest. First Reactions After Falling Through Ice, Mayor in Splitsville, Extraordinary Dinner Party. This is another one that was recorded at Studio 4 in Conshohocken. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Space Between Walls. Objects in their history, memories knotted to everything collected here. It is April and the house is empty. There's snow on the ground still somehow. Wandering alone throughout, you are certain you hear echoes. There is what leaves and then what does not when you lose someone. The shared history retained in mutually familiar things. Senses that trigger sort of travel through time. Fabric softener, garlic, the coffee maker, ordinary sights and smells, items. You spend X years of your life assigning memories to experiences, designating a section of your existence for storing the details and emotions attached to them, good or bad, and when you lose someone, none of that goes with it. The objects remain in the space you share with them, and so do the meanings they've earned. This moment or that moment, funerals or first kisses, fully remembered and realized in the tendrils and folds and lightning sparks of the unconscious every time one intrudes upon the landscape you occupy. The slightest hint of familiar scenery, the faintest smell, the feel of the air in the desert some years back, the dimensions of the rooms of the house, or any any common touch, all beckoning back with accidental reminiscent moments that shape an absence, that almost bring it back to you there or else bring you back to it. Trips you take backwards and forwards through history. You are wandering alone in the spaces between the walls and you are certain you hear echoes. It is April and there is snow on the ground. Oh my God. Law dispute. Rooms of the house. Love that artwork. I would have loved to get a huge print of that framed. Alright, we are coming down to the end. And I'm going to save, I think maybe my most recent for last. I've really delved into this album. It is, of course, The Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. Not a special print or anything. I tell you what, though, this is a nice sleeve. I don't think I paid that much for this, and it's a nice sleeve. What is this? I think this is 2 posters or something. Oh my God, yeah. I don't. Oh wow. Oh my God. Check that out. Interesting. Pink Floyd. Yeah, it would be kind of cool to get those framed. I just saw a framing place in a street nearby that I'm going to, I don't have any money. Eventually, you know. Yeah. Not a special print, but just a very, this is a nice package. This is not, like the cheaper stuff that the rest of that stuff's made out of. This is a nice, I guess you can't see the finish really, but it's matte. It's very matte. I love it. Oh my God, it's a pleasure to touch. All right. Oh, hold on. I have one more. And then I have one more after that. I think I just opened this for the first time a couple months ago. My stomach talking angry at me. So this is a collaboration between Touche Amore and Circa Survive. Oh my God, look at this. I won't be able to impart awesome this holographic is. I won't be able to super show you in detail, but it's beautiful. Maybe I'll take this out again sometime and fight with the. Can you see that? Oh my god, I can hear my heart. I can hear my heartbeat in the microphone, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is so difficult with it mirrored. It's a really cool hologram, though. I really wanted to show you that. That is their Lament album logo. Iconography, whatever. And then on the other side is Circus Survives, but I'm not sure what album that's from. Again, there were things that I purchased that were not very mindful purchases. Makes me cringe a little bit, but hey, you live and you learn. And this is actually a vinyl. Oh my god, is this not opened? No, I'm about to tear the sleeve apart. Yummy. Look at that yummy print. I don't know if you can tell, there's a little more than just yellow going on there. It's got like orange sorts of swirls and stuff in there. Very yummy coloring and print. So cool. I haven't listened to this one yet. I don't know if they were just available on vinyl. I mean, I'm sure they're available online somewhere. There has to be a digital version of it, but it's cool. It's very cool. And last but not least, actually last, Ithaca. This band surprised me, and I'm here for it. I'm very here for it. It was really, really awesome. This is their album, They Fear Us, released through Hassle Records, London. Yeah. In the way, the future says thank you. They fear us. Camera eats first. Cremation party, number 5. Fluorescent, you should have gone back. Hold, be held. Oh my god. They got their credits up here too. I'll show you that real quick. Will you focus? Are you the focusing type? Made in Poland. Made in Poland. Made in Poland. Oh, and this is a special print. Oh, and it's a nice print. Also, again, buy physical merch. Buy physical merch. Buy physical media. Because it's worth it. For you, for the artist, and everybody involved, okay? Awesome print. Awesome. Again, framed. Oh. Got your lyrics on the back. So cool. Even just the typeface, just all that on the front, on the. Damn. Oh, would you look at that? 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 Oh, would of Ithaca came up on one of my internet research holes or whatever. And I need to learn about the origins of Ithaca. What is Ithaca? I think I opened a separate tab for that to do some reading later. Well, that's everything. I hope that you enjoyed this. And it is fun to be making something again. I really felt inspired, so I did a thing. Can you hear the cicadas babbling like a cicada? Oh well.